Welcome to everyone. Today we are going to see about embedded systems. Embedded system is an important subject which we should know compulsory because there are many embedded devices we are dealing daily in our day-to-day life. Okay, first we start with what is systems? System is a way of working, organizing, or doing one or many tasks according to a fixed plan, program, or set of rules. Simply about what a system is, a group of components or group of parts which working under a set of rules is also called as systems. Why we are calling them as a system? Because it will have rules. That system or that unit assembled as a combination of arrangements which will work under a set of rules. For example, take a time display system that will have many hardwares. That hardwares will be arranged in a format in the way of like following a set of rules. What are the rules? Okay, we have many hardwares. That hardwares like needles, battery, dial, chassis, straps, and so those needles will rotate in the following rules. See, all needles should compulsory move in a clockwise direction only. You know, right? So clocks will not rotate in anti-clockwise. So always it should clockwise. So like that, you'll be having three needles. One needle is for second, one needle is for hour, one needle is for minute. All those needles will rotate accordingly to its like for example, second needle will rotate for each and every second. A minute needle will rotate for each and every minute. Hour needle will rotate for each and every hour. So like that, uh, all the systems will follow rules to perform its task. Okay, so this is the example or this is the definition as well for the systems. Next, we see about embedded system. An embedded system is the one which is that has computer hardware with the software embedded in it as one of its important components. Okay, see here we have a hardware. It may be called as a computer hardware also. But the difference between a general purpose computing and this hardware is this hardware will respond only for the particular program. Here we have a program for blinking an LED or blinking a port. Okay, so it will perform only the LED blinking. It will perform only to glow the LED. Like this task will be dumped as a hardware compresses software to a hardware. So this program is dedicated for the particular task. So this is the simply uh, a combination of software and the hardware. As software is embedding into the hardware. This is nothing but embedded systems. So there are a lot of definitions are there for an embedded system. So some of them are described here. Like we can define an embedded system as a microprocessor based system that does not look like a computer. No, we are dealing with computer in our daily life, but that is not an embedded system because computer as a device or it is also can called as processor based computer that will perform the any operation which can be done by the users. But microprocessor based application cannot created or done by users. It is developed for the particular task. It is developed by some developer. So it will perform some particular task. Okay, so some more definitions also there. We can say that it is a combination of computer hardware and software and perhaps additional mechanical or other parts designed to perform a dedicated function. In some case, embedded systems are part of a larger system or product, as this case of anti-lock braking system. See, in this definition, we have took one mechanical based application like vehicle based application like nowadays many people are at least traveling with vehicles, right? At least traveling with cars. In many of the cars, anti-lock braking system is a mandatory. Why we need anti-lock braking system? It is for the purpose of safety. So where we can apply the automation or we can apply the embedded system. That is a hardware will have a software with the help of some mechanical parts. Our hardware will control the mechanical parts with the help of software programs. So this is also a definition of embedded systems. Next, we see about significance. What is significance? It is like importance. What is the importance of embedded system? Importance of embedded system is like it is compact in size, low cost, simple design, and it is very popular, which is encroached with human lives. You know, right? As we discussed earlier, we are dealing minimum only one device in a day at least. Okay, for example, many people are using digital clocks or smartwatches, and many people are watching TV. These all consist of embedded systems. So it is easily or it is very popularly encroached with the human lives. That's why it is. I, these are all the importance of embedded system. Whereas here the advantage of embedded system is also same. Like advantages is like low cost, small in size, high reliability, fast operations, easy to manufacture, fewer interconnections. Uh, by these words, we can understand a little elaboration for this advantages like the devices will be small in size, right? We can't see the boards within the mechanical parts. So the mechanical parts will be there for the devices, and there will be small boards which is placed inside the mechanical part. So we don't need to worry about those size and it is highly reliability. So we can change it, we can upgrade it, we can easily service it. So it is kind of easy thing to use in our day-to-day life or use in the real-time industries. And the operations are very very fast because it is dedicated for the particular functions only. So that functionalities will execute as we need as much as fast. Okay, so and also easy to manufacture because it is like one-time development. Once it is developed, it is easily to manufacture continuously. And fewer interconnections and circuit diagrams or circuit connections are very very easy when we compare to general purpose computing. So these are all the advantages of embedded system. Now let's we start with applications. What is the application of embedded system? There are a lot of applications are there in embedded system based on the multiple domains, right? So medical system is a domain. In the medical system, we have many embedded devices like pacemaker, patient monitoring systems, injection systems, ICU units, like that. We have many examples, many applications are there in the medical system. Everyone knows, right? What is pacemaker? Pacemaker is a device to monitor the heart rate. Like that, we have many differences in medical system. But also, we are everyone are going to office, right? So in all the office, we can see many devices which is working under embedded system like printer, copier, fax. These are all is dedicated only for the particular function, right? So if you take printer, printer is only the purpose of printing. So it's a dedicated function. So embedded system is always used for the dedicated function with the help of software, with the hardware. Okay, like that. We have many domains. You take tools. Tools we have multimeter, right? So multimeter is used to measure the voltage and current. in oscilloscope to measure the waveforms of AC and DC voltages. Like that, we'll be having many domains with many embedded devices: banking, transportation, and automobiles, building system, agriculture, space. So in space also we have satellite systems. All those satellite systems working with a combination of software and hardware only. That's why it is also called as embedded devices. Okay, so these are all the applications of embedded system. Lot of embedded applications are there. So next we're going to see about classification of embedded system. What is the classification of embedded system? It is like classified as small scale, medium scale, and sophisticated. Why we are classifying into different type of embedded systems means it's based on application again. Like low level based applications are comes on a small scale, and some medium applications are comes on a medium scale, and high level based applications are comes under sophisticated. So for example, if you take temperature measurement, that will comes in a small scale because there is simply only application or dedicated function to read the temperature. So that is like a small scale application, small scale embedded system. If you take medium scale embedded system, you can take traffic light signal or a vehicular based application. Those applications will have some multiple or more many input and output. So it is called as medium scale embedded system. When you go to sophisticated embedded system, it will work for the or it will operate with the help of like kind of processors, FPGA. So it will do a little bit higher thing, like it will little bit complex things like image processing, digital image processing, speech processing, and many things are there. Like these are all called as sophisticated embedded system. I hope everyone understood what is embedded system. That's it. These are all the information about embedded system. So what we have looked into this topic is like as embedded system, definition of embedded system, and its application, and its examples, and the classifications. Thank you. Let's meet in our next video. Thank you.